paper in a trash can next to the copier, that's probably a good prospect for me. Well, that makes a lot of sense. That helps me understand, and when I'm visiting offices, what it is I'm looking for. I'm not looking for everybody who already has a copier. I'm looking for people who have an immediate need. So what I encourage you to do is to apply those questions then to yourself. Here are my answers to those, and they're a little bit long-winded. Frankly got to trim these down just a little bit, but so you can understand where I'm coming from. What do? I help small business owners get all the business they can love, and that's important to me that they love it. My goal as I work with independent business owners is to rekindle that passion and really make it a place where they love their business. And I do that by helping them remember what they love most about their business in the first place, and by teaching them how to remove the time, team, and money obstacles that are in their way. And so that's what I do. I do what lots and lots of other coaches do, but I do it from a perspective of I really, really am impassioned by what I call Main Street Heroes, that small business owner chasing a dream. And I want to get you refocused, solve those issues, and get you down the path of creating that lifestyle for yourself you want. Why am I here? Why am I coming to this event, the summit that we've got coming up? Well, to meet new clients. I mean, that's part of it. But for me, more of it is to meet strategic alliance partners for future education programs that I have in mind. I've got several things coming up over the next several months that I want to build out. There's some pieces that I need help with. And so I'm looking for some strategic partners, some people who think like I think and see the opportunities that are right here in the Treasure Valley, because there are lots and lots of them. And of course, new clients are always good when they fit in. So, and who am I looking for? Who's the perfect prospect for me? Well, it's a small business owner. They generally make less than $5 million a year. They have fewer than 30 employees. And really, really important is they need to be coachable, passionate, got to be passionate, fun to work with, and really ready for a breakthrough. That's what I'm looking for. So here's yours, blank screen. I want you to spend some time after this sitting down, what, why, who. And remember that the what is not, oh, I am a plumber, or I am an electrician, or I am a jeweler, or I am a... No. Tell me in terms of benefit. What do you bring to the marketplace? What is it that you do that's different than any other plumber? Okay, now let's talk about the wheel. And this really drills down to this whole concept of what it is I'm trying to accomplish when I go to an event and meet people. You know, there are a lot of dialogues that happen. You get caught in a corner, and often it's with a friend that you already know. The goal here is to actually have a new conversation with somebody you don't know. I have a friend who refers to this as a trialogue. So I'm going to have a conversation with person number one. I'm looking for what it is they do and what it is they're looking for. I'm going to have a conversation with person number two, and I'm going to try to facilitate a relationship. We're not talking about me and my business. We're talking about them and their businesses, and I'm trying to facilitate that. If I can get myself in that position number three there, that's where I become a resource and start to build a network. If you play that out, and I go and I meet person number 4 and 5, and person number 6 and 7, and person number 8, 9, 10, 11, you see that I start to build that network, and then eventually this happens, and I build audience, and people learn to know me, like me, and trust me as a resource, interested in them, interested in their business. And that is what I call a network hub. So I encourage you to go to your next event thinking this way. I encourage you to sit down and work through those 3 questions. Know how you're going to dig into other people's businesses to understand them, and understand where you're going to come from when you're answering those types of questions to other people. So I encourage you to work through that. If you have not registered yet for the Main Street Free Enterprise Summit coming up, I encourage you, click on the registration button here on the website and get yourself a ticket. By the way, you just might win a cruise, but even if you don't, you're going to make some great relationships. You're going to have an energy-packed event, and I encourage you, if you know anybody else who's going to the event who has not been through this training, let's all get on the same page and have a room full of network hubs. When you're there, please come up, say hello to me. If I don't know you already, come up, shake my hand, introduce yourself. I'd like to get to know you better, and I look forward to seeing you at the summit.